Y'all, Uche, and we could be late with this tea, but Uche in his comment section is spilling all the tea. He cares nothing about this. He is trying to save his image because y'all is dragging him for filth. So let's get into what he said.
We keep it real. Expressing how we feel. Whoa. So come on in and sip some tea. Join the KoEd family. We're about relationships and review. Making it fun just for you. Go with God, let God go with you. It's time for Kourtney and Eddie.
I always put God first. Welcome back, KoEd Camp, folks. How y'all doing today? Welcome back to another video of Kourtney Eddie. I'm Eddie, aka E-Dub. This is my lovely wife.
Kourtney, also known as Coco.
This right here is Kourtney Eddie. This channel is all about relationship, reviews, entertainment. It's all about famous rants. And tonight, we just bringing you guys an update about Love is Blind, the Uche saga. But cause Uche, he said he gives no else. He letting it all fly out.
So if you're brand new to this channel and haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below. You know what I'm saying? We may be new to you guys with Love is Blind, but yeah, we trying to do it because, you know, we kind of like this season.
Apparently, wait, Uche saying love ain't blind. It's kind of scripted, but not blind.
And love is hey, you want to be a part? Hey, you want to be a part?
What?
Hey, you want to be a part?
Okay.
According to Uche, honey, y'all is folks is being recruited.
Like the military. Can't join the army. Love is Blind wants you.
So I'm just going to go and read a few things that he was in the comment section on his IG, and he was replying back to people because y'all been getting him the business because it's a lot of Aaliyah and is it Lydia? Is it some fans of Lydia?
You got fans of Lydia. You got fans of Aaliyah. You even got fans of Johnny, of all people. And they go hard for Johnny. For what reason, though?
All the ladies got fans. The men.
Oh, men getting dragged.
Oh, the men is getting dragged.
Especially G.I. Joe. He got deployed overseas somewhere trying to go.
Is it getting dragged for filth?
Uche
getting dragged.
JP most definitely in G.I. Joe.
JP. Yeah. What's the other? I don't know about what's his name. Milton
really not getting dragged.
Yeah,
they you know he's a little sweetheart to most of the people out there.
Yeah.
But those three, the three amigos, Uche, JP, and Izzy, oh, they getting drugged.
They getting dragged for filth. But let's say what Uche had exposed, and he was letting y'all know, get off my back, because let me tell y'all the real truth. So somebody asked a question. I feel like the producers manipulated the heck out of this. It was messy. He responded, yes, production forcing me to keep my past a secret, then editing out the part where I revealed that I wasn't allowed by production to tell the truth, and was to tell the truth was an interesting decision. So evidently he done said up there, y'all won't let me tell my truth or whatever, and they edited that part out.
Yeah.
So it seems like he was told by production,
hush up, be quiet. It seems like Uche is a loose cannon.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it does. And somebody had wrote on Reality Ashley on Instagram, she said Love is Blind showrunner Chris Colleen confirms that they had no idea that Lydia and Uche knew each other, and that they could only stay in the experiment if they agreed to not disclose it or have further pod time together.
So basically he had to keep that a secret even from Aaliyah. You know, and I guess
right.
Until the time came for him to kind of reveal it.
Yeah.
But at the beginning he couldn't say nothing about it.
So I don't know if he asked production, or he could be lying, because I'm sure that y'all feel that he lying about
But the production said they didn't know each other right there.
Yeah, but I'm just saying that, yeah, he said, child, I don't even believe in production, to be honest. I don't believe. But anyway, I guess he decided to tell Aaliyah that, you know, him and Lydia, I guess he got okay to say that, because what it does, it stars messy drama and it's good for entertainment.
Yeah, so they had to kind of wait till like future episodes to release that, you know what I'm saying? So keep people kind of hooked and entertained. because he wanted to tell it from the get-go. They said, pump your brakes, bruh. Not right now. We're going to let you know when to say it. So,
also, the question was asked, so you cheated on Lydia. Although she acted crazy, you played a role in her craziness, and then you got upset at Aaliyah. So you're the recent cheater? Wow, this is too much. He said, never cheated on Lydia. I was never in a relationship with Lydia. Never even said anything to make her believe that we were in a relationship. We dated for a short period of time while both were talking to other people.
well, I don't know how I feel about that because apparently Lydia, she thought y'all was in a hard, full-blown relationship. Because the way she was acting, the way he was, the way he was portraying, like she was stalking him, she was going through his DMs, she was following people on his Instagram, IG, and so something had to make her believe y'all was more than just friends.
Well, let me say this. And I can't remember everything that Uche said or whatever, but, there's a difference between dating and in a relationship. Now, to a woman, it could be, hey, that we are kind of formal.
Right.
That's why I used to, when I was dating, listen, what's the status, where we are, what's going on? But if it's still in that dating mode, he said they was dating other people, so it must have been one of them, friends with benefits type of thing.
That's what it sounds like to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then sometimes with the women, with the friends,
they catch feelings.
honey. They be up there stalking and doing all this stuff.
Maybe Uche brought the thunder, and she couldn't get enough of it, and that's why she was acting the way she was acting.
And maybe that's why she said you cheated, but in his mind,
we just friends.
We just
dating and hanging out. You know what I'm saying? We not exclusive.
Right. I'm hitting it here and there. But in her mind, we in a full-blown relationship, and you cheated on me.
Well, that could make sense because Lydia, she is kind of like, she's kind of out there when it comes to a mental space. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So she's kind of out there. So she might be mistaking the dating thing as a full-blown relationship, like you said. And that's how things get complicated. That's how things get confused.
Yeah, it do. That's why you got to know verbatim when it comes to these guys.
You got to know. Let me know what kind of relationship we are in. Are we friends?
Yep.
Are we dating?
Right.
Are we exclusive? And maybe she didn't get the memo.
Yeah. And so, do you agree that a woman should say to a guy, "What are we?"
Oh yeah, no doubt. So it can clip any misunderstanding.
Exactly.
Let that person know what they are to you. You know what I'm saying? Because you be vague and we just friends.
Yeah.
But her here, y'all think y'all exclusive, so she gonna cut all her guy friends off because she think y'all dating 1-on-1. But you still got your female friends because you say y'all just it's just hanging out.
He said that they were dating other people.
Right.
So
I'm just saying. I'm just giving an example. Somewhere. Yeah.
So definitely make sure that you make that clear. I'm telling you from experience. I did that, and if they say, well, we just see where it goes. Right now we're just friends, and I keep it as such. I continue to date whoever I'm dating. You continue to do what you do.
Because if you don't clear that up, you can end up in a situation like I was in. Had two of them fighting each other. I was sitting there eating my popcorn.
No, you was not.
You're right. I called the police. I sure did call the police.
So somebody said, so you were asked. They knew what they was doing. So this is what he said. So you were asked and they knew what they was doing. He said, yes, the majority of the cast were recruited. We did not apply directly.
And that's not surprising to me because most reality shows that's what they do. They go, scouting people Instagram, social media feeds and see who they okay. This guy can fit, good on our show, or this woman can fit good on our show. So they send them a DM, say, hey, if you don't mind, would you apply for coming on our show? And that's cause I know Red to Love. That's what they did for Red to Love.
Yeah,
that's what they told us.
Yeah, and I think they did that with some people who married at first sight.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, so
because I think Justin said they reached out to him.
Yeah. So.
I shouldn't say it.
So I know that other people have said that that's why some of them be so shocked that like I've never seen this show before. I've never, heard of this show before, because they haven't, because they reach out to them some kind of way.
And that's okay, that's fine, but it still doesn't make any excuse for them to be so shocked. Cause if somebody invite me on the show, I'm gonna do my research. I'm gonna go watch the show,
Right.
see what the show is all about. If I like the show, I say, okay, I'm just go ahead and return the application or whatnot. But if I don't like it, I'm not gonna return it. So you still can't fault the producers, because you got to do your own research to find out what's going on.
Yeah, you do, because they probably tell you all these nice little, hopes and dreams, and you can become an influencer, and then once the show over, then you can, use your social media to make money and all that stuff, whatever. Then they probably pay you, so it probably sound good, but you better do your research and find out what you get yourself into. Because let me say this. Now, if Uche is telling the truth that a lot of stuff was edited out,
which I believe it was.
Oh, yeah.
I believe it was.
Yeah, a lot of stuff was edited out, and he couldn't say this, and he tried to say this, and so forth and so on. Then what they do is on these shows is they're gonna make a villain out of a couple of people.
They got to find somebody to play the
and
bad
so
person.
they're gonna take little clips here and there of editing stuff, and they're gonna have a villain. And so your reputation could be scarred for life, or maybe for some years, until you can bounce back from that. Because what people are going to always recognize you as that person that played on that show. You was a liar, you was a cheater, you did this, you was manipulative, a narcissist, and all that stuff. And now you got to bounce back from that. So be very, very careful not to just get on these shows for the fame and not doing it for the right reasons.
Well, the thing is, some people probably embrace being the bad guy. I know a couple of people on the other show, they love being the bad person. Matter of fact, somebody made a shirt saying, I am a good person.
Oh, yeah.
So some people, they embrace that role.
She didn't embrace it like that. She didn't know she was going to get that kind of backlash.
But she did.
After
she said,
she did,
yeah,
but
she said, well,
still.
mom always makes
And I bet you she ain't bounced back from that.
Well, look at Chris. You think he cared? Chris didn't care.
And he didn't care, but I'm just
No,
saying,
Chris said.
I don't think that and he still ain't bounced back from
Who
that.
said he ain't?
I don't think that man bounced
He
back.
know, I don't think Chris care how you thought about him. You know what I'm saying? So some people, they don't mind.
So yeah, that's what I wanted to say. So let's read this other comment. So this season was somebody saying this season was a desperate attempt at drama that failed miserably. The producers seem to have left out important details and edited the true story. Unfortunately, because of the show lost credibility. And he responded back to them, lots of context left out was left out. But let's see what happens in the rest of the episodes. Now, he said...
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Now, what I'm going to say about this reality television, it's not really reality.
No.
It's scripted reality, okay? Because, yeah, you might have real people on there, but they still have a plot line they got to have, okay? So the producers are going to kind of edit those, cast members out. Like how can I put this? They're going to edit it so it can fit the narrative of the plot line. That's what I'm trying to say. So yeah, I always call it scripted reality television. That's what it is.
Because let's be honest, a lot of stuff, and we know this, if you follow people around, child, is good and boring. You know what I'm saying? Because there's not that much stuff coming on. And the fact, too, is that you got two people, what a twist. You got two people that dated outside the show, then they so happen to come on the show. Out of how many people was recruited and applied, and there's other people that's in those, pods and stuff like that. So those people so happen to apply and come on the show.
Yeah, and here's the thing about that, what you just said. You can't blame, well, Houston ain't that big, so that's why they kind of, bumped into each other. Houston is big. Houston has a lot of people. So why is it a coincidence that these two people that already knew each other before the show gets on the show?
Right.
Okay, out of all the millions and millions of people in Houston, those two people.
Yeah.
So I was just like, oh, man. And here's another thing. If they went, let me ask you this. So if production went out there and recruited these people, right? So apparently they went on their social medias and stuff and DM'd them and said, you want to be on the show. So I'm assuming they went through their DMs. I'm assuming they went through their social media feeds or whatnot. So if Uche Uche and Lily was dating. I'm assuming they probably have some pictures or something together.
Yeah, they probably removed them. I'm quite sure he
You
didn't
think
have.
so?
Oh yeah. He
Okay.
if you single child,
But you don't think he have her on a friend list or something like that?
Nah, he could have her. Yeah, as a mutual friend or something like that.
So I'm just saying
they could have did that.
Yeah, but production should have saw that. So, okay, they know each other. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
maybe we shouldn't invite these two people on because they already knew each other.
Oh, I don't know if they're gonna deep dive into that, but it's somehow that production did it.
You don't think production was deep dive? We got on on TV for 10 seconds. I basically had to give them my blood type to get on the television. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you talking about? You think that they deep dive to say that they know each other?
I'm just saying they had to run across that, man. Some kind of link. You know?
Yeah,
what
that's
what
why I say I don't always believe what production said. We had no idea that But it was another. Did you not read something that say that they sat down and they knew that Aaliyah knew what was finna happen? And it was production that told them to sit down.
Oh no, yeah. I read it. No, somebody put it in our comments from the last video, and they said, I don't know where they got it from, but allegedly that the scene with Uche and Aaliyah in the restaurant, that the production told Uche to break up with it right there.
Yeah, because they actually are supposed to be dating outside the show, but he had to set the scene and say no, and all that stuff, whatever.
Yeah, so that was somebody said in our comments from the video of this past video, and they said, well, hey, that don't surprise me either, because they need to drum up some kind of drama.
Now, just to say, because I know a lot of y'all are Team Aaliyah, y'all stand and rock with Aaliyah. I really and truly, I prefer them to be together. I did like them as a couple. I want to see where it go. I know most of y'all were turned off when Uche, kind of went off on Aaliyah and then turned around and did not disclose his information. And he was talking to the way he was talking to her, talking down to her.
Well, then again, he couldn't though. When he was saying in his comments, because they told him.
But then later on he did.
Yeah.
So, now the thing is that Aaliyah said that she wanted to still be with this man. I know that y'all said she did the right thing by leaving, but she came back and wanted to be back with this man.
And let me say this. The only reason why I said, in my opinion, that Aaliyah messed up was because, she had, to me, she should have walked away. Okay, I'm going to keep it real. She should have walked away. It's how she walked away. To me, she should have told Uche, hey, this not going to work. I'm not going to show up. I'm leaving the process.
Right.
That's all I'm saying. Give the man the heads up that you don't want to be with him.
Right.
But apparently she did want to be with the man because she said, I still want to marry you.
Yeah.
So how did she walk away when she asked this man to marry her? He had to break up with her.
Yep.
So apparently she still wanted him.
Yeah.
So
and she said it.
Yeah.
I still want to marry you. I want to be with you. And he was like, no, So like in the fact that, Uche, his demeanor, all that stuff, like she cheated and all that stuff, and the way he talked to her, I get that. But too, I also feel that Aaliyah, she's very like, I don't know, she's very like, I don't know what's the word, mushy. Like she easily turned because you let a woman that said all this stuff come between y'all's situation. Now I get it. He didn't expose it, so forth and so on. And it could be more to it. But don't let this woman come between y'all. Y'all deal with it, talk to each other, and decide what y'all gonna do. Don't let her run you off. Deal with it and talk to him.
The main woman that ran you off, she got a man. And you are in a restaurant crying with no man, apparently. But she got a man.
But begging your man to stay with you.
Right. So here's the thing, though, man. A lot of people don't like Uche because of his demeanor. Okay, he has this arrogant kind of narcissist demeanor. Okay, and the dude, it sounds like he's very educated. You know what I'm saying? He's a lawyer, he got his own thing, and I guess he can come off as a prick. You know what I'm saying? And it rubs some people the wrong way. Right. And I get it, but I think if you get to know Uche, maybe you're I'm just saying he could still be a prick 100%. Who knows, But apparently, Aaliyah saw something to Uche that we didn't see again.
Yeah.
She loved the guy. She cried over the guy. She still wanted to marry the guy. So apparently, she saw something we didn't see.
Yeah. So we don't know. And, you know, now that we feel that it is really, 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 really scripted, then him running and telling Milton, what?
What did I say when I first watched this show? What did I say? What did I say when I first watched this show? Tell the people, what did I say when I first watched this show? What I tell you?
You said it's so extra. It's like they doing too much crying, the music and all that stuff.
It was over dramatic.
Okay.
It was over dramatic. I just felt like it wasn't real. You know what I'm saying? With the camera angles and the women supposed to be crying, you don't see no tears. You know, it's just, you know, the music playing and they all distraught. It was just too much. You know what I'm saying? So to me, that's what kind of gave it away.
Yeah. So I was saying that. So we're gonna see that Uche gonna be telling Milton about Lydia and all that stuff or whatever. Which I said, hey, dude, it ain't none of your business unless you with her like that. But you know,
I still
got feelings for
production.
Yeah,
right now, I just can't put nothing past production.
Yeah, I agree. He's having to have these conversations.
Right.
He's having to have these conversations. So yeah. But anyway, we wanted to bring y'all that. We probably, you know, maybe y'all already knew that, but we didn't. So
in case somebody was like under the rock, so here we go. We're telling y'all.
Yeah. So yeah, he kind of exposed.
But you notice nobody else said anything else about it. Yeah. Nobody else said anything.
Most of them got their comments off, turn off. They not replying. He's the only one that is replying, and he's responding back to certain people.
And I think you're absolutely correct about why he's doing it. He's trying to clear up his image.
Oh yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
He's trying to, because I'm telling you, go on these shows, honey, they have the right because I think it's been somewhere in the contract that says that your name,
basically you belong to me.
Pretty much,
you belong to me. We can do anything with your name. We can portray you any kind of way. Yep. Once you sign that contract, you belong to us.
Ain't you an attorney?
And maybe that's the reason why he found a loophole in the contract.
You didn't read the fine print. Yeah. So anyway, on that note, you guys, y'all drop down in the comments. Let us know what y'all think. You know, hey, you could drop some tea of what you had heard, but you know, so yeah, it's a pretty good season, you know, because it's scripted drama.
And I like the tea drop, and you know, y'all know anything else? Put in the comments, man. Give us some more tea if y'all, you know, if y'all heard something, allegedly heard something.
Find out.
Yeah, just let us know something,
Send us an email, DM. You know,
we want to put this whiteboard up and connect the dots and stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. But one thing, Aaliyah is not talking.
Aaliyah's not talking. Lydia's not talking.
Yeah.
JP, he disappeared. He ain't talking.
Actually, Aaliyah did say something about she did respond to somebody, and she was like, you know, continue to watch, but you know, she was saying something kind of smart, but then you know, like
I'm surprised
that believe what you want to believe.
I'm surprised they allow them to have their social media.
Yeah. Now y'all know Married at First Sight.
They don't play that.
That these are the same producers. So Married at First Sight, they cannot open up their Instagram until the
season,
the reunion, right?
After the reunion,
yeah,
right?
Something like that, or after the final, you know.
I think it's after the reunion.
Okay. And they can't talk to nobody and all that stuff, honey. So they have a list. So yeah, I'm very surprised that their Instagram is open. And I think when I looked at it today, the ratings for this was like 1.3 million views.
Love is Blind.
1.3 million views, and then like the second one was like first one 1.5, and then the second set that was released is like 1.3. All of it, you know.
Well, you know, maybe the reason why they allow them to have the social media is because it is on Netflix. True. And it's streaming. You know what I'm saying? It's not like it's on regular television.
Yeah, it could be Lifetime rules with Married at First Sight, because Lifetime can be strict. All right, you guys, on that note, that's all we got. We'll see you guys on the next video, and we will probably be doing our Love is Blind for the next third half this weekend, so we'll get it out.
Probably do it Friday because we was late this time.
We gotta do Ready to Love.
We did that Saturday last time. We do it Saturday this time. Yeah, because we was out of town getting our rest on a little mini vacation, so that's why our Love is Blind is kind of late.
Yeah. All right, you guys. On that note, we will see you guys on the next video. Don't forget to go with God and let God go with you.
Let's put God first.
Deuces.
Hey! Always put God first.